This is one of those Swiss Army knives of exercises. It's one that I have in my coach's toolbox and it's an absolute favourite. And personally, I think it was one of the main contributors to me getting my press to handstand. So it's compression strength, it's quad strength, it's hip flexor strength, it's spinal segmentation, and it's also lower abdominal strength. So there's a whole ton of good stuff in it. There's two progressions. I'll show you the main movement first, and then I'll show you a progression towards it. The one thing that might limit you is your hamstring flexibility. And if that's the case, then just bend your knees slightly and maybe go for the first progression. So first thing is lie on your back. If you get a hood, take the hood out the way so your head's flat on the ground. Make sure that your back is completely flat and take your feet up above you. Now your aim is to get your toes to your hands, ideally without your hands lifting off the ground. So I'm pulling from my hip flexors, from my lower abdominals, and I'm trying to compress. So I'm thinking of bringing my thighs to my chest as much as I can. So from this position, pull all the way over, as far as comfortable as on your neck. And then from this position, you're going to try and fold as much as you can. So you're thinking of thighs to chest the entire time. As you segment down your spine, one by one. This is where the spinal articulation comes into it. Try not to let your hands lift off as you fight to control that lowering all the way down. And get to that same position here. And then you pull over again. Now what you don't want is when your legs go down, come back, for there to be a rounding in your back. Your back stays flat on the floor the entire time. Now the progression is bend your knees, if you need to bend your knees. Otherwise put your hands beside you. I've got short arms, so I use fingertips. You can use your hands, whatever works for you. And use the power of pushing down through your hands to lift the legs up and over. So again, folding so thighs towards chest the entire time, as much as you can squeeze that compression, and then use your hands to take your feet over. You're also working on your shoulders in this position as well. Be gentle with your neck. If it's comfortable, you can even pull your knees down, get more of a stretch in your back. And then on the way back, again, fold as much as you can. Use your hands to control that low, slow lowering down. The entire time I'm thinking of pulling. Give it a go. Let me know what you think.